Test 1. Test 2. Okay. Everything seems to be set up. That's always great. Okay. Post is out. Then we can start. It had not been that long since I last streamed, I think. But it's a few days, maybe a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks at most. Did I stream last week or the week before? I don't remember when I played the last Illustrated map. That was Lyle. Lyle was quite an interesting map. And it was the only map that I played in the last stream, because it was pretty hard. It was very difficult to get through it, but at some point we got through it, and that's all that matters. Now we are back at it again. This time with hopefully more than just one map, but that depends on how well I can play and how dangerous the setups in this map are. But for now it's a bit odd that there are no setups until now, so it might be a complete second wave outpost, which could become a problem, because it would mean that getting in is not a problem, but getting out is. So let's see. Damn. Yeah, I didn't expect that trap, and I didn't react fast enough to it. But now we at least know that getting in there is very, very safe. There's no problems here. You can hear all the guards already. That's beautiful. Just grabbing this. Ooh, okay, I see. There is some stuff up here. Nothing that's impossible to deal with, but things that we have to remember. Let's see. Okay, there's some guards behind there. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be anything of interest in there for now. Ah, yeah, that's the spot. Okay, so there's probably a claw here. Yeah. Now, what can we do about that? Probably not much. Okay. Okay. Now we can see the final room as well. Some plasma sentinels, a bolt shot. 2 bolt shots? 2 bolt shots. Corner. Revenger. Yeah. That's good information, that's important. Now the question is just how to deal with the pistons. I'm inclined to maybe try and wait for HRV to come here, grab the stuff, go back, and if we do not accidentally cause the demise of HRV, we might be able to use him to block the pistons. Now, that will take a long time probably. And I'm impatient, so... Oh, here he is. You can do it, little robot. You can do it. Yes. See you later. Damn. I think we do not really have to wait for HRV. There was probably another way to get past the pistons without much trouble. Maybe there's even a way to destroy them using the Boremonger. Okay. Ooh, hello. Yeah. I boxed myself in there. That was unfortunate. That it happened so easily. Ah, right. My mouse sensitivity was a bit low. But now it should be fine again. Probably didn't matter for anything. Okay. Where we go? I wonder if waiting is maybe to play to get at least the Hornets up here for now. But then we have the Enforcer to deal with. Not impossible to deal with, but could become a problem later on. Now the map is very interesting. It doesn't use a lot of defenses, it seems. And all of them are second wave, so I wonder if this map was built for some kind of contest. Or if it was just for fun to build it in such a way. Oh, okay. I always thought that there was a claw there, but I was wrong about it. It's a bolt shot. Yeah. Probably dodging to the side is way safer than. It eliminates also this Swarmonger here, which is great. Ah, wait, it was eliminated because it fell from up here and then was shot. But if I'm not getting here fast enough, the Holocube won't drop him. Yeah. So that's something to think about. I also do not think that there's another way out or in. We could go past where the incinerator is to see. But it does not look like that there's much. You can try though. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. Good. At least we now know that there's no second wave exit or another entrance to get to the genetic material. That makes the biggest problem for this map the pistons that are here. And of course this ramp here, but I'm very confident that I have a good plan for it. A bit too short, but one more try and we get the genetic material. Let's go. Damn. Okay, but they are in sync. That's good. That's very good. If they were not synced up, it would probably be a lot tougher to get out of here. But now that I know that, we just have to get a Womanger a few blocks back and then we can go out. Yeah, that should be working well for us. Da. Yeah, let's not talk about this. Never happened, never happened. It's fine. No one saw that. That was a bad grapple. But it happens from time to time. Nothing much you can do about it. Except being better. Damn. I flew a bit too far there. But it was a good run. It was very smooth. Except for the end. But that's exactly what we try to perfect here. That such things do not happen. Going fast maybe is not the way to go. Maybe waiting is really the way to go. And of course there's a possibility to be fast enough to get past everything. But it's also not very reliant. And if it's not safe, and we know that there's a way to do it safely, we should do it the safe way. Unfortunate. There's a better grapple angle there, but I have to get there. And for that I was too close. I want to get the right angle. I want to probably grapple here, here, and then here, and then here. Something like that. That would probably make more sense to try. Ah, too quick, too quick. Too quick, the bullshit was too slow. That's also sometimes a problem, going too fast. So you run back into the trap you try to avoid. So being calm and just doing it slow is often a good idea to try as well. But going fast always looks more fun in my opinion. Ah, damn. Damn. Maybe counting is the way. Yeah, maybe I have to count how long it takes for the piston to activate and then time it that way and not just go by ear. Not very reliable to do that. But also I have to compensate for the time it would need me to get into position and pass the piston. So probably when it is retracting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. My grapple hit something, but it disappeared. That's unfortunate. Did I press shift too fast? Maybe. Maybe I pressed shift too fast. That's something that can easily happen if you only press the shift button. The bolt shot, I forgot about it. I forgot there were 2 bolt shots. So close. If I hadn't been hit by the bolt shot, I probably would have gotten out there. Except if there are still more traps outside that could catch me off guard, which is not impossible. But is it likely? Yeah, it's kinda likely that there are more traps outside. Damn. Wait, there's a cannon back here somewhere. That's also good to know. Because the cannon back could technically destroy the pistons. Very easily. Or was there a bomb ejector? I don't think there was a bomb ejector. I haven't triggered one. So it has to be a cannon bag somewhere. Wait. A cannon bag drops here. But doesn't seem like that you can go through these blocks. So it probably wasn't a cannon bag up here. There likely is another one. And up again. Okay, we get a look outside. And outside there is no other trap that I can see from here. The only traps I can think of are bomb ejector and the bolt shot, maybe here at the chin. Around here. That would still make sense. To catch someone off guard. But it is also a risk, because not everyone would go outside the right block, so But maybe enough people actually go for a straight way out and try not to go sideways out or something like that. So close. It's a bit unfortunate that I flew too far and landed in the corrosive cube. But sometimes you have to stop doubting you and just get the shot off with the grapple so you can actually get out of there. I press space. That hurts. Maybe I should tape my hand behind my other fingers to the table so they can press any button. Unbinding everything is also an option. But I'm not sure if you can unbind the things in Video Maker. Oh, I could bind them to a key that I will definitely not press. But then again, I will probably forget that I did that, and then, well, if I try to play normal, I can't. Yeah. Oh, and also if I'm in the sanctuary, I can't move normally, then it's probably not the smartest idea to rebind all the keys to something that I do not use. Except if there were a way to make it so that there's only inside of the map, and after that a script or something immediately rebinds it, but that sounds like work. Wir sind raus. We are out. We are out. Nice. Oh, there were plasma sentinels up in the eye sockets to make it look like eyes. Good job. That looks nice. That's aesthetically pleasing. Oh, I forgot to look at how many deaths it took me to complete. It's not updated yet. We will update it in a second. For now, I give it a fun rating of 6.5. That's a good one. Probably. Yeah, it's better than average. Wasn't perfect, but it was interesting. Where he's well, okay. That's the next map. Oh, it's the Jason map, yeah. That makes sense. I can see that. And I played this map before. I don't know when I played it, but I did at some point. So maybe it helps me to figure out where to go exactly. There's a lot going on here. We have Cannonball Ravager. We know where HRV is going, that's good. Piston, Boltshot, Impaler. Great. So going in and baiting 2 times is the play, it seems. Now that we know it's up here, we can just go straight up here. Ow. I thought it was far enough away, but apparently not. Rushing in there doesn't seem to be the right play. It's just too dangerous. But I kind of want to try it again to see if it's really too dangerous or if I can do it. Close. Ooh, that's a nice shot. That's a very nice shot that you can use to our advantage. Now I see why it's a nice shot. It's lined up that way so that if you try to rush in there, you die. Because you're not getting fast enough past the enforcer. And that's that. Unfortunate. And even if the Enforcer is back, you probably will be hit by the Cannonback's ball. So maybe trying to find a way to get rid of him is an important thing. Yes, yes, yes. You will find a way to get rid of him. I'm also trying to get him to somehow get rid of the Ravager. But I guess we have to go closer for that. And if we go closer, the Ravager is more of a problem. So that's something to keep in mind. Even closer, it seems. Even closer. Oh. How did I get here? Where am I? Why am I here? Where am I going? Okay. I found the genetic material. And I'm somehow still alive. I'm still standing. No! Damn. I don't think we are getting this lucky again. That was some amazing luck. I was in a panic and tried to outrun everything, but instead, the moment I hit here, I should have done this one. Going up here, safe from everything, yeah. We had amazing luck at this ramp here the last time. Oh, playing the Bolter is not a problem, but the Ravager is the problem. But wait, there was a holo cube above the Ravager. which directly connected to genetic material, which was pretty much a safe place. So let's try to get there again. Okay, yes. At the moment I trigger the bolt shot, I have to get to this place here. The moment I'm at this place here, they will shoot at me. So I will have to dodge at least one round of attacks. There's... Oh, there was an incinerator right there, right? That's why. Yeah. But if you're quick enough, it should be fine. Why is there a piston there? I've been thinking about it this whole time and I still have no real clue to why it is there. To me it seems a bit like it's a waste of capacity. Because the most that it will do is harm your outpost. Because I let go of the grapple, I dropped a few centimeters and that hit me. That's unfortunate. There's also the possibility of activating it and then backtracking. Might be safe. Not as smooth as before, but is smoothness really that important? Okay, yep. I figured as much. This place here is perfectly safe from everything. Yeah, a bit unfortunate. We can do it. I can do it. I don't know why I always say we. Maybe to include the viewers a bit more, to make it more interactive? Oh, both of them do not have the flame guard upgrade thing that protects them from higher damage. Good to know. A 100 ways to die. "55 maps I've cataloged for now from Illustrate, so there is still around double the amount of outposts I have played already, around that number. Yeah. Approximately. safe, I'm safe, everything is safe. I'm very safe, very, very safe. Nothing to worry about. We are getting there. That's the second time we nearly escaped. Okay, which side is worse? The side with the warmonger or the side with the claw? Both are not the best option. Let's see. The claw, I think, is placed at this block here. So we land down here. We grapple here. Here, maybe? But was this thing a bolt shot? I know that somewhere is a bomb ejector. And that might be this place or maybe on here. And the other could then, of course, be a bolt shot. So it stops exactly the thing that I want to do from happening. That's something we have to keep in mind. But this place is also not good. No. Unfortunate. Too far away. Couldn't grapple there. I have to look closer at my feet so I can do faster grapples to have a faster movement speed. But why do I keep forgetting to do that? Probably because I want to get the most distant by just normally grappling. Damn. I accidentally triggered the only thing that is a big problem in this place here. The best way to avoid it is to grapple straight, I think. Pew pew pew. Oh damn. Oh damn. Yeah. Letting them get aggro on me again is not a good choice. I have to go in and out there as fast as possible without hopefully triggering the bomb ejector that's up there. if I can't get the right angle anymore, I have to figure out a way to deal with the bomb ejector. And what do I always say? The safest place is right in front of the bomb ejector. So, let's go there. Too slow. Too slow, too predictable. Too easy for the Ravager to hit me. Not a good choice from my side. But what do you want to do? You have to do something sometimes to take a risk. I think I didn't trigger the bolt shot. Okay, now I triggered the bolt shot. Unfortunately, the bomb ejector here is placed in a way where a bomb can fly out of there, bounce back, and then be stuck in here with me. So finding a way to not trigger the holo cube and get past the bomb ejector is the way, I guess. Which would be straight up. But we can't go straight up because the Ravager would hit me. So there must be something else I did different the last few runs where I was able to get to the genetic material. But what was that? What angle did I hit? That was so good and so consistent that it happened 3 or 4 times. And why am I stuck here now? That's all the questions I have. Up, back. I hate the Ravager. It's such a strong guard. Most people would disagree, but I think it's still one of the better guards. Assassin is probably the strongest. Then I would say Revenger, Warmonger, and then Enforcer. Ah wait, Cannonback exists as well. I completely forgot about them. They have a pretty good homing shot. They can pretty much hit from all over the map. So yeah, maybe Cannonback is the best guard. Cannonback, Assassin, Ravager, Warmonger, Enforcer. So Ravager is only the middle of the pack, it seems. But it is so difficult to get past them without killing them. And sure, they have nerfed their reach a bit so that they don't snipe you all over the map and everything. But yeah. The moment you try to avoid one, that's the real difficulty. It's also difficult to talk when doing these runs, but I always try my best to process everything in a way that it works out fine. And by that I mean I try to avoid using the same brain capacity for talking and for playing. Go away, Warmonger. Too far away, everything. I wanted to hook this block so that I can avoid the shot from the Ravager, but apparently that's not how it works. But the Ravager must die to the flamethrower, I think, when I activate it. If not, the incinerator would only cover very few blocks. And they would cover 2 blocks, I think, then only if it went over the Ravager. And I probably couldn't trigger it if I wasn't right on the Ravager then. Damn. Unfortunate. Wait, did my body shrink? I think the body shrank down when it got hit. It looked so small lying on the block. Damn. Just grappling a little bit too early or too late is already a game over. You have to hit the perfect spot with the perfect timing to make it all work out somehow. And I forgot that I muted myself to bring something and unmute, so yeah, the commentary for that run does not exist. That's sad. But I found it funny and unfortunate that I got stuck and the warmonger blocked me so the board shot could hit me. Oh way, I don't like you. I triggered the holo cube, but not the bomb ejector, which is very good. That gives us a lot of leeway. Wrong direction. Don't confuse it with One Direct. I could have tried to go back and dodge a bit in here, but I was greedy. I thought I could get past it. But that's just how Death Pistons work. They get you when you least expect it. Or even if you expect it. Especially if you expect it, then they still get you. They always get you. Not dangerous at all, not dangerous at all. Everything worked out as planned. I triggered the bomb ejector, that's bad, that's bad. I'm alive, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, this time I did not get blocked, I just grappled at this edge, so I unfortunately took too long. Okay, that worked out. Why did you attack that point? I was not even close to being there. Jason. What am I going to do with you? I'm not here, you can go. Now it will take a bit longer for him to go. Or not. That was so lucky and unlucky at the same time. Unbelievable. Smooth. very smooth. Decently smooth. Yeah. This place is trapped. And actually, it does not hit the spot with the incinerator. Interesting. So the only relevant block it covers is this block here. And because of the bomb projector, it's also very likely that it gets destroyed. And even if it's not getting destroyed, it can still theoretically somehow burn maybe the Enforcer and the Warmonger. I'm not happy with how the incinerator is placed. Not because it's a threat to me or anything, but because I think it's not as effective. This incinerator, for example, is decently placed because it pressures me to go faster past here or somehow go down. So it covers more, if you understand what I mean. No. So many things triggered here that I mistimed the bolt shot. Well, actually, because the piston wasn't completely out, that's why yeah. If the piston would have been completely out, all of the bolt shots would have been blocked by it, but it wasn't, so only a few were blocked. Sometimes Meteor Maker troubles me with how accurate the hitboxes are. And then other times I have to question why something hit anything. What was that? Anything was here. Everything. 3 warmongers in one tiny space. Yeah. I know that one of them comes down and 2 of them can technically survive there if they do not die to the incinerator. But how, like... Also, thank you, Nurgle Don't Serve, for the follow. Nurgle. I do not know. probably butchered the pronunciation, but I'm sorry for that. Yeah, hello. Okay, let's think about... Yeah, Grapple only is pretty tough, but I think it's also very fun and rewarding to solve the maps more like a puzzle on how to move efficiently if you are not very fast with movement, and it also is not the most precise because you have to think about every edge that could technically boost you in the wrong direction if you stop the grapple too early or too fast. And the grapple distance is also very important. If you grapple too far, sometimes that's bad. If you grapple right in front of you, that can also be bad. But this time the Ravager is back here. And I have to real quick do this. Do this. I have to... Okay. Oh, yeah. I triggered the bomb ejector, that's bad. But I got lucky. Because I'm a very lucky person. This bomb ejector can easily kill me if I'm standing here. Which is unfortunate. But if you survive it, that's great. Yes. Okay. And we are out. I have to say, it was way tougher than I anticipated. Whew. Yeah, I try to stream more often now, but I'm still working on it. I have no real timetable. I always stream when I have time on my hand. But this is definitely a 7.8 on the fun. Now I have to check if the replay of Lava Hot Springs, the map that I played before that, is there, so I can put the numbers of my deaths into the Excel sheet. If not, I have to watch a replay later. Okay, 22 it is. Nice. Saving the sheet is also important so that I do not lose my data. And the next map would be Young America. Let's see what is waiting for me here. It's the ice map, okay. It seems to be a building. Wait, is it a Steven Universe reference? Maybe. Okay, let's check. Bolt shot, enforcer, Ravager here. A few ways to go. That could all be the right way. And because HRV either was fast enough to get past it, or because it died. I couldn't see where exactly to go. But now I have an idea where to go. There's this problem up here. Because there seems to be a plasma sentinel up there. And most people only play significant traps on the right way. The wrong rays are normally not heavily trapped or something. Yeah. Okay, the Vulture definitely will get rid of the Plasma Sentinel, which is great for us. So we trigger the Bullshot, somehow avoid the Assassin and the Cannonbag, and probably hang out back here. That seems to be the best way of action. Oh, yeah, okay. There's also a lot of things here. So many things are happening. Think. I can think, I have to go. Just do it. Okay, here I can think for a bit, okay. Enough thinking, I have to run. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm dead. Okay. There's a lot of things going on in there. So it's a quick approach, especially because of the assassins. They put a lot of pressure on me, and yeah. Yeah, we are getting there, The last room is pretty loaded with guards, so there's a lot that can go wrong in there. The Hornet with Short Leash and Bloodlust. Actually, I think Bloodlust and Short Leash are the most used upgrades for the guards that Illustrate is using. I see them always everywhere. How did he get up there? How this... because he's on the ramp, he can dash up here? Wow, that's impressive. Bit too fast. A little bit too fast, but I think we are slowly getting to a point where we figure out how fast I can go before it goes bad. bombs away is in here. Hi. The assassin sadly didn't get blocked by the piston because the piston wasn't activating fast enough. But I should have just grappled to that point probably. Yeah. Sometimes I think that the assassin just has fly hacks. They can do some crazy stuff sometimes. In regards to their position and things. Too far. Probably should have grappled here, here, and then there. Long grapples are nice because guards that shoot things have a harder time to hit you if you take longer to move. Damn. Waited too long back here. Sometimes I also have to ask myself if guards have a learning ability to remember what people did in a run before and try to predict what they will do based on that. But that's probably not the case. But in some cases I'm like, okay, the guard did exactly what it did in the last run and it succeeded again at it. Too slow, too slow. The moment I trigger the assassin, I have to be away as far as I can. Or I have to figure out a way to have him killed by one of his guards. Not the most likely event to happen. Because it would require me to stand right in front of the the assassin. Which is a highly dangerous spot to be. Okay. That the Ravager can hit me from back there. That's crazy. But of course it's in the range of the Ravager, so it makes perfect sense. Are there any safe places here? This queue I'm looking at is Seems a bit suspicious. But it could also be just random generated bedrock. Hard to tell, hard to tell. Oh, the assassin is dead, that's great. And the piston is destroyed, which is also great. That's not so great. The plasma sentinel isn't here, okay. So the plasma sentinel is a second wave trap there. Good to know. Quite important to know, actually. If I were better at dodging, that would also be great. Nice. Another double kill. Very nice. I tried to use the momentum and instantly grapple out again, but I failed at it. Spectacularly, I failed at it. Ah, damn. I grappled and then I realized, ooh, the piston is going to extend any second now. And then I got it. Yeah. That's how it is sometimes. Nice. Close one, close one. I grappled too far in there. Or better said, the momentum carried me too far in. That's very unfortunate. Okay, we know that the assassin and the Revenger are the greatest threat in the building right now. So I have to pretty much focus everything on them. Okay. What? The enforcer surprised me. I did not reckon that he would follow me in there. Okay, another thing to worry about. Too early, too early. If the cannonback doesn't get double kill, it's difficult. Very, very difficult. But we are still standing, still working at it. And I believe that we can do it. Okay, the Revenger is still standing, which is unfortunate, but we can deal with it. I probably should have instantly cancelled the grapple so that I can get a bit of a boost on this ledge here. But then Enforcer probably would have still hit. No, it probably wouldn't have hit me because it hit me because I was standing still there for a millisecond. Maybe a second. I will be frank, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying my best, but the assassin was pressuring me too much. One down, a few more to go. Yeah. There's too much cover to go straight. I have to grapple somewhere in this location and then again here, then down and up, probably. But because there's a hornet flying around, that could also impede my ability to grapple. Difficult, difficult. Very, very difficult. Yeah. I have to concentrate again. And then I can do it. Concentration. Unfortunate. Yeah. What is the safest way to get rid of this abomination of an assassin? I'm still trying to figure out if this is a Steam Universe reference to one of the characters,